Hi there, this is Padraig here from the YouTube channel, Facebook group and social media platform for all PAYE workers and their employers to ask and get answers to their payroll, PAYE and work-related questions. The YouTube channel, Facebook page and group are all called Payroll Matters in Ireland, and new members and subscribers are always welcome. Today I want to talk to you about Easter holiday entitlements and pay schedules. In this video we will give you the official information to enable you to settle a bet or win an argument about all the misconceptions about statutory entitlements during the Easter holiday period. Easter holiday entitlement and pay schedules. For many, but not all, PAYE workers, the Easter holidays are comprised mainly of 4 days: Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday and Easter Monday. In payroll circles, these 4 days are the subject of many discussions, debates and the odd argument. Banks are closed for these 4 days. PAYE taxpayers and recipients of DSP social welfare payments with a pay date on any of those 4 non-banking days may see their payments in their accounts early. Post office opening times over Easter. Your local post office is open on Holy Thursday, open on Good Friday between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m, closed on Easter Saturday and Sunday, and closed on Easter Monday, open on Tuesday after Easter. Department of Social Protection payments. Over the Easter holidays there will be some changes to welfare benefit and state pension payment collections from post offices as follows. Payments due for collection on Holy Thursday may be collected from the Wednesday before Easter. Payments due for collection on Good Friday and Easter Monday may be collected from Holy Thursday. On Good Friday, post offices are open until 1 p.m. Payments due for collection on Good Friday and Easter Monday may also be collected on Good Friday before 1 p.m. Part-time workers getting Jobseekers payment. If you're a part-time worker getting a Jobseekers payment, the Department of Social Protection advises you to submit your work patterns for week ending the Tuesday or Wednesday before Easter by 4 p.m. on Holy Thursday for payment on the Wednesday after Easter. If you can't provide your expected work patterns before this deadline, you can still submit as normal, but your payment will be delayed. Good Friday work entitlements. Good Friday is not an official public holiday, but many businesses, banks and schools close. The Sectoral Employment Order, SEO, for the construction sector in Ireland sets legally binding rates of pay, sick pay and pension entitlements for workers in the industry. These orders are established following recommendations from the Labour Court and apply to employers and employees within the construction sector. Regarding Good Friday, it is not a statutory public holiday in Ireland, meaning construction workers are not automatically entitled to a day off unless specified in their employment contract or a collective agreement. However, some employers may grant it as a paid holiday based on industry practices or agreements with trade unions. The Construction Industry Federation, CIF, in Ireland provides guidance on annual leave and public holidays for construction workers. While Good Friday is not a statutory public holiday, it is often recognised as an annual leave day within the industry. Many construction companies follow Construction Industry Federation, CIF's recommended holiday schedule, which includes Good Friday as an annual leave day off. Under the Employment Regulation Order ERO for the contract cleaning industry. Workers employed before August the 2nd, 2012 are entitled to paid leave on Good Friday as if it were a public holiday. This means that they receive payment in accordance with the Organisation of Working Time Act 1997. For workers hired after this date, Good Friday is not automatically recognised as a paid holiday unless specified in their contract or through an agreement with their employer. To repeat, in Ireland, Good Friday is not an official public holiday, but many businesses still choose to close for the day. Businesses that typically close on Good Friday and why. Banks and financial institutions generally close as Good Friday is considered a bank holiday. Schools and colleges. Most educational institutions are closed as part of the Easter break. Government offices. Some public sector offices may close or operate with reduced hours. Pubs. Historically, until 2018, pubs were legally required to close on Good Friday, but this restriction has since been lifted. Certain retail stores and businesses. Some businesses, especially smaller shops, may close or operate on reduced hours. Why businesses close on Good Friday? 1. Tradition and religious observance. Many businesses close out of respect for the religious significance of Good Friday. 2. Reduced demand. With schools closed and many people taking a time off, businesses may see lower foot traffic. 3. Bank holiday impact. Since banks are closed, some financial transactions may be delayed, affecting business operations. How Good Friday affects work entitlements and payroll processing. Good Friday is not an official public holiday in Ireland, so work entitlements and payroll processing are handled differently compared to actual public holidays like Easter Monday. Work entitlements on Good Friday. 1. No automatic day off. Employees are not entitled to a paid day off unless their employer chooses to close and pay them for the day. 2. Annual leave usage. Some businesses may require employees to take annual leave if they wish to have the day off. 3. Public sector and schools. Many public sector offices and schools close, but this is at the employer's discretion. Payroll processing on Good Friday. 1. Banks are closed. Since Good Friday is a bank holiday, payroll payments scheduled for that day may be processed earlier or delayed. 2. Early salary payments. Employers often process wages before Good Friday to ensure employees receive their pay on time. 3. Revenue and PAYE processing. Tax deductions, universal social charge and pay-related social insurance are calculated as normal even if payroll dates shift due to the holiday. Concession days and Good Friday. Public sector and certain employers. Some workplaces, particularly in the public sector, may grant Good Friday as a concession day, meaning employees get the day off even though it's not a statutory holiday. Holy Saturday work entitlements. While banks and schools and many businesses are closed, this is treated as a normal Saturday from a work perspective. Easter Sunday work entitlements. Easter Sunday is not an official public holiday. Standard Sunday pay rules apply and employers are not legally required to provide extra pay. Banks and schools close, as do many businesses. Although this is treated as a normal Sunday from a work perspective, some workplaces may offer double pay or premium rates based on union agreements or company policies. Easter Monday, statutory work entitlements. Easter Monday is an official public holiday, and public holiday entitlements apply. These are a sample of the typical type of questions we get asked at Boyle Payroll Project Management, Ireland's premier payroll outsource provider and tax agency service for PAYE workers who wish to have someone to look after their PAYE tax affairs and complete their PAYE income tax return. If you wish to make an inquiry about any of these services, simply pop me an email to info@bppm.ie. I am working 11-hour shifts on Easter Monday, public holiday. What am I entitled to? I was laid off 2 weeks ago. Am I entitled to public holiday entitlements for Easter Monday? I'm currently on parental leave. Am I entitled to public holiday entitlements for the public holiday? I am off on long-term sick leave. Am I entitled to public holiday pay for the public holiday? I work part-time. What pay am I entitled to? The answers to all these questions is probably yes, subject to a few conditions being met. You will find the answer to these and many more questions by using our public holiday statutory entitlement calculator. Here is the link that will show you how to use the public holiday entitlement calculator and where to find it. Step-by-step guide. It is simple to use, it's quick, it's easy, and it's free. Here is an example of the calculator at work. I work 3 12-hour shifts. I don't work on Mondays. What am I entitled to for Easter Monday? This video was prepared by Boyle Payroll Project Management for the social media platform Payroll Matters in Ireland, which is available on all major social media channels. Can I request that you consider liking this video or subscribing to this channel if you have not already done so, in order to keep up to date with Payroll Matters in Ireland and to help us continue making helpful videos like this one. Subscribing costs you nothing. And don't forget that you can also join the Facebook group Payroll Matters in Ireland if you are not already a member. Thank you to everyone that has already hit this subscribe button, and thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. So until then, happy Easter and slán agus beannacht, live galéir. Until I see you next time, go on, hit that subscribe button. Go on, go on, go on, go on.